Good afternoon, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, April 22nd, and I am here for the third grade read aloud of Superfudge. Okay, we left off in the middle of this chapter. Some of these chapters are somewhat long. And we met Fudgy's friend yesterday, Daniel, who is quite an interesting character. A little rude, okay, kind of confident, kind of like a know-it-all also. But I think he's kind of funny to read about. And we left off with Daniel going over Fudge's house. And we also learned that Tootsie started crawling and pulling herself up. So the Hatchers, the family that this is about, they are starting to baby-proof the house. Okay, so let's continue with this chapter. I'm not sure if we're going to even finish this chapter today because it is quite long, but we'll keep going. On the following Saturday, Jimmy Fargo came to visit. Remember, Jimmy Fargo is Peter's best friend from New York City. Wow, I can't believe how much the baby's grown, he said when he saw Tootsie racing across the living room. When you moved, she was about the same size as my cat, and now she's a regular baby. Put-ta, put-ta, Tootsie said, pulling herself up on her legs. What's she saying? Jimmy asked. Nothing, just baby talk, I told him. Sounds like she's trying to say Peter. That's what I thought. Jimmy was even more impressed with Uncle Feather than with Tootsie. Wow, that's some bird, Jimmy said. He speaks French. Say bonjour, I told Jimmy. Bonjour, birdie, Jimmy said. Bonjour, stupid, Uncle Feather answered. I laughed. Jimmy didn't. Hey, Turkey Brain, my name's Jimmy. Can you say that? Jimmy? Say that. Say that. No, Dumbo, it's Jimmy. Dumbo, Jimmy. Dumbo, Jimmy. No, it's just plain Jimmy. Plain Jimmy. Plain Jimmy. I give up, you Turkey Brain. Turkey. Turkey. Jimmy Turkey. Stop it, Jimmy shouted. Stop it. Stop it. I quit. 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 Jimmy finally laughed. Some bird. Alex came over to meet Jimmy. He said, So you're the great Jimmy Fargo. Who said I was great? Jimmy asked. Well, the way Peter's always talking about you. Yeah, well, the way he's always talking about you, I figured you must be the great Alex Santo. I am, Alex said. Well then, I'm the great Jimmy Fargo. After that, it was downhill all the way. It's hard to be caught in the middle between your two best friends. You think maybe Jimmy and Alex are kind of jealous of each other, maybe? I think Mom knew I was having a hard time because she said, How would you boys like to go to the movies this afternoon? What's playing? Jimmy asked. Superman, Mom said. I already saw it, Jimmy said. So did I said, but I wouldn't mind seeing it again. I saw it twice, Jimmy said. I never even seen it once, Alex said. It was better the second time, Jimmy said. And I'll bet it will still be better the third time, Mom said. Okay, Jimmy said, I'll go. He bent down to tie his shoelaces. Mom said, Wonderful! And the three of you can take Fudge and Daniel. I had a quick conference with Alex and Jimmy. I don't care if Fudge comes with us, as long as I don't have to sit next to him, Jimmy said. Same for me, Alex said. And I won't sit next to the other one either. The other one is a nerd. Same for me, Jimmy said. I went back to Mom. Okay, we'll take them, but we won't sit next to them. That's reasonable, Mom said. It's a deal, I told Alex and Jimmy. We walked into town. We were too early to buy tickets. So we showed Jimmy his father's painting in the window of the gallery. I dressed up as Anita's anger for Halloween, Alex said. My costume was outstanding, if I say so myself. You don't think you're too great, do you? Jimmy said. I'm just telling the truth. Alex said. I can't believe this guy, Jimmy whispered to me. He's usually not like this, I whispered back. I never should have gotten the two of them together, I thought. They really couldn't stand each other, and they were making me miserable. Hey, let's go in and introduce Jimmy to Beverly, I said, trying to sound cheerful. Beverly greeted us. Well, if it isn't Alex and Peter and Fudge. And Daniel Menhem, Daniel said. I'm 6. I live at 432 Vine. Glad to meet you, Daniel, Beverly said. And this is Jimmy Fargo, I told Beverly. You know, Fargo. Frank's son? Beverly asked. That's right. I just love your father's painting, Beverly said. They're so original. We're working on a new one, Jimmy said. It's called Salamis on Parade. Sounds fascinating, Beverly said. My father likes salami, Jimmy said. Salami and onion sandwiches are his favorite. I don't eat anything with onions, Daniel said. We know, I said. Salami and onions, Jimmy said. My father could just about live on salami and onions. Beverly laughed. I'll bet he doesn't do much kissing. That's right, Jimmy said. My mother's the one who likes kissing. That's why she moved to Vermont. Well, Beverly said, I'd certainly like to meet your father someday. Maybe we could arrange that, I said, thinking that Beverly and Mr. Fargo might really like each other. And Jimmy must have been thinking the same thing because he said, he doesn't eat salami and onions every day. On Sunday, he likes lox and eggs. I don't eat anything with onions or lima beans or peas, Daniel said. I hate crust on my bread, and I only drink chocolate milk. Well, you're a fussy eater, Beverly said. That's right, Daniel said. You want to make something of it? No, Beverly said. I certainly don't. Well, we have to go now. We're going to see Superman. Have a good time, Beverly called. I wondered if anybody ever went into the gallery besides us. I'd never seen a customer in there. Outside, a line had formed in front of the movie theater. As we were walking to the end of it, I spotted Joanne McFadden. She was with Sharon, who's always looking at the ground or the sky, and Elaine, who likes to punch guys in the stomach. I guess Joanne spotted me too because she said, Peter, and waved me over to her. Give me your money and I'll buy your tickets, she said. That way you won't have to stand at the end of the line. Mom had given me enough to treat Alex, Jimmy, and Daniel, so I passed the bills to Joanne and stood right behind her. When the wind blew, her hair hit my face, and I didn't move, even though it tickled my nose. Well, said Elaine after we had our tickets, aren't you going to introduce us to him? She nodded in Jimmy's direction. Oh, sure. Jimmy, meet Elaine, Sharon, and Joanne. Jimmy looked at Sharon for a long time. Sharon looked at the sky. I'm Daniel Mayhem, the little freak said. I'm 6. I live at 432 Vine Street. That's nice, Elaine said. And who are you? She asked Fudge. Fudge Hatcher. Your little brother? Joanne asked me. Uh-huh. I never knew you had such an adorable little brother. Joanne had never said so many words to me at once. Fudge smiled. Adorable. That's me. And I'm Daniel Menhem. I'm 6. We know, Elaine said. You want to make something of it? Daniel asked in his best tough guy voice. Yeah, Elaine said. Put 'em up. She made 2 fists and held them up to Daniel's nose. Daniel started to cry. Don't hit me. Please don't hit me. I'm only 6. He covered his face with his hands. I'm not going to hit you, you doof, Elaine said. I only hit guys my own age. Right, Alex? And with that, she hit Alex right in the stomach. Cut it out, you! Alex shouted a lot of good words at Elaine. Daniel jumped up and down, singing. He said a bad word, he said a bad word. Shut up, Elaine said to Daniel, or I will slug you. You promised you wouldn't, Daniel whined. And I'm only 6. Remember? Why don't you all cut it out, Sharon said, looking at the ground. We went inside and stopped at the candy counter to buy popcorn and Cokes. Then we found seats for the kindergarten babies, got them settled, and crossed over to the other side of the theater, where we found an empty row for the 6 of us. Alex went in first, then Jimmy, then me, then Joanne, Sharon, and Elaine. I wondered if Joanne had planned to sit next to me, the same way I had planned to sit next to her. Okay, we're going to stop there. This is a very long chapter. So we have all the kids at the movies. Okay, we have Jimmy Fargo, which is Peter's best friend from the city, and Alex Santos, who is Peter's best friend in his new neighborhood, and they're all together, and it's a little awkward. And we also have Daniel and Fudge with them also, and they met up with some girls, and it seems like Peter has a little crush on Sharon, so we'll see if anything happens there. I hope you join me tomorrow, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye, guys. Miss you.